Hello and welcome back to SF Giants recap. And the Giants got another sweep at Colorado, this second of the year. I think they're the only team that swept Colorado this whole year, let alone twice. And so, like at Coors Field, of course. But the Giants, they get the win 6-2. It was a pretty stressful game going into the ninth, but then Brandon Crawford, 3-run bomb to give the Giants a comfortable lead and got us the win. And so that was huge, especially since the Dodgers keep on winning. And so we'll show you the highlights right now. So make sure to subscribe and like if you do end up enjoying the stream. And so Tommy LaStella, Brandon Crawford were the two guys in the ninth that helped us get the victory. And so they were probably the most clutch right there, and were credited with the victory right there. And Kevin Gosman, he pitched fantastic today. I think 6 innings, like 9 strikeouts, something like that. And so that was huge. There is Tommy LaStella's RBI single right there. And then Brandon Crawford's 3-run bomb was right here. And so the Giants got their 102nd win of the year. They have to just keep staying ahead of the Dodgers because the Dodgers are a pain. They never go away, and they just keep winning and winning. And so Crawford has that nice oppo swing, just sends it right over the wall, barely misses Tapia's glove, but a homer at its finest. And so that is how the Giants get their 102nd win. And so hopefully they can keep it going for the next series against the D-backs. They have a day off tomorrow, and so we'll see what they'll do there, and also answer the community poll for whoever you think is the player of the game, because I think it is probably Brandon Crawford, but Kevin Gosman did pitch fantastic. And so that was really good to see Gosman doing well, because he's been struggling lately. Like his last couple of starts have not been the best. And so he has been doing really well. And so it's really good to see that. And a comment on whether you like the streams or the regular videos. I'm going to type that. And so the Giants, they went 6-2. Camilo Duvall pitched really well. That's the only reason he's in the player of the game talk, was because he struck out the side in 1 inning, just strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. And he's been really, really promising this last month with how well he's pitched in the bullpen. We'll go look at the box score right here, but he's been absolutely lights out lately and has been pitching really well. He had 3 strikeouts, 1 inning. And if we go to his stats right here, I'll try to get that to show soon. But yeah, Camilo Duvall, he's been one of the better bullpen pitchers for the Giants, and so I'll get that stats pulled up right there. But you'll see that he has been one of the most promising pitchers. His stats right here, he's averaging like high 90s, hundreds most of the time. And so 25 games, 3.52 ERA, 4 wins, 1 loss. He's allowed 16 hits, 10 runs. Not great, and his home run total is up, but 30 strikeouts and a 190 average. Like, that's super good for especially this rookie who's been pitching, and he hits the hundreds, as I say, and so he just overpowers people with how good he's been for the Giants, and he's just been one of their most reliable pitchers in the bullpen. And that's why I really like this kid, that he's been doing really well. And so he's been one of the more reliable pitchers in the bullpen, because today we had Littell and Alvarez struggle a little bit. We'll go back and I'll show you Littell and Alvarez, how they struggled there, because those two, they're usually really good, but Alvarez, I feel like, has been a little bit shaky lately. And so if he can just step it up a little bit better, and see right here, Alvarez only got 1 out, 1 earned run, 1 run, 1 hit, but Littell came in and he did his job, getting a strikeout, getting us out of that inning with 2 outs. and getting the 2 outs, but their ERAs, see, like, all these ERAs are like really good, and they have Kervin Castro, who's still at 0 after pitching like 10 innings in the majors. I think like around that. The only bad thing about today is look at the Dodgers score. They're losing. I mean, they're winning 3-0 against the D-backs in the top of the 8th. So that is the only bad thing. But it doesn't really matter as long as the Giants keep going out there and getting wins. I think 103 is the record. And if they if they get past 103, that'd be their new franchise record. And if you would have asked anyone, say, hey, do you think the Giants will get more than 103 wins this year, they'll laugh at that. And they have been playing really well all year long. No, like there's only been a couple rough patches to where they would like lose a series. I don't think they've only gotten sweep, I think, like twice this year. Once against the Dodgers, and then they went back and played the Dodgers and swept them. And so that's how they've been playing. And playing really consistent. I think this was their 10th sweep. And so this was a huge game to get, just to add on another win and add on some more padding in the standings. And hopefully the Giants can keep it up and keep winning. And so we'll see if the Giants can get some more wins against the D-backs, because we have a day off tomorrow, and then we go and play the D-backs. And I'll go and see. I think we'll be playing Madison Bumgarner, and that'll be a really fun matchup. Because imagine if we clinch against Madison Bumgarner, that'd be pretty weird and cool. But I think they'll have Luke Weaver on the mound the first day. We are still to be determined. I think it'll be, I don't know, Alex Wood. It will probably be the next day or the last day. And then we have Johnny Cueto maybe coming back soon, so I could see Cueto starting against the D-backs probably. And then we have Logan Webb will probably be here, but Gosman went today and Anthony Desclafani went yesterday. And so they'll be the ones that won't be pitching for us this series, and we'll be pitching against the Padres when we do play them. And so let's go for the September 29th. Let's see who we will be, if they have announced their pitcher yet, because it'll be Merrill Kelly. He dominated the Giants last time we played him. He just kept dicing up our hitters and the Giants did not look good. And then we came back and won in like the last inning. So I feel bad for him. And so hopefully the Giants will hit better against him the next time we do play him. And hopefully the Giants can get a sweep against the D-backs, or at least a series win, because then they go on to play the Padres. But the Padres eliminated from the playoffs yesterday. That is huge news, because everyone thought the Padres were going to be as good as us that we are now. But the Padres, disappointing team this year, and I'm fine with it, obviously. But the Cardinals have won 16 games in a row. That's just amazing, because who would have thought they would go on a hot streak at the end of the season to slip into that wild card spot, and they're now almost to the spot to where they're gonna like clinch that wild card spot. And the Brewers did win today, and they clinched the NL Central. So the Cardinals' only option is the second wild card spot, and so hopefully it'll be interesting to see who plays against the Cardinals. It'll be the Giants or Dodgers, and I really hope that it is the Dodgers, because this Cardinals team is dangerous lately. They have been one of the better teams and for this last month, winning 16 games in a row. That's like 2 weeks of nonstop winning, and that's just weird to think that it's the Cardinals who are the team to do that. But hey, it's always that team that wants it more in the wild card, and the Cardinals have wanted it more. And so we'll see what happens and how the wild card pans out. And so that will end it for today's stream. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll have a video out tomorrow about a preview for the last week, talking about this Cardinals team, talking about the Giants versus Dodgers rival race, and seeing who the Giants will be putting up, and the best pitchers that will be in this for like Cy Young, MVP, all that. And so I hope you enjoyed the stream today, and I'll see you next time for a new SF Giants recap video or live stream.